It's 10 trivia questions on all things related to feet. No, I don't have a fetish. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show. Today's theme for questions is feet. And I will tell you, as a child, I would say probably until I was about maybe 16, I despised feet. I did not like being barefoot. I used to sleep with socks. I hated other people's feet. I didn't like going swimming because everyone was barefoot. And then I don't know, something clicked and I got over it. It's just, I would describe it as the exact same thing as like, oh, I never ate onions. And then one day I was like, oh, I'll put onions on a hot dog. And then I was like, yeah, I like onions. So it's just one of those weird things. But we had a fun self-automated crowd per quiz that was set up last week. I did a show for a Nike Converse Design Your Own Shoe event, and they wanted some trivia. So I had all these feet and shoe and sport-related trivia ready to go. So I set up a play your own game, which is a lot of fun to do. I'm going to try and do them every week, maybe on Mondays, and everybody who plays gets entered in a raffle to win a cool pop culture prize from me. So shout out to my friend Karen O'Connor, who won this past week, had the random pick on the feet category. We had 30 people play that registered to play, and it's just 15 or 20 questions on a certain topic that you can just kind of go through and play on your phone at any time. It's usually available at crowd.live/buds, crowd.live/buds. So just check that from time to time or follow me on social media at Ryan Buds on everything, and you can see what our next game is going to be. I'm going to put one out later today for this week. Before we get started, here's some quick facts about left-handed people. There's no standard for what constitutes left-handedness, making research into handedness difficult. Left-handed adults find many workplaces inefficient or dangerous because they're designed for right-handed people. And around 10% of the population is left-handed, including famous lefties like Mark Twain, Whoopi Goldberg, Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, Jay Leno, Julia Roberts, Oprah Winfrey, and Barack Obama, all of which I had no idea were left-handed. So now you know, just some fun facts about left-handedness. And I hope you are ready for some questions on all things related to feet, because we're jumping into 10 of them right now. Here we go. Question number 1. In what animated series would you find villains known as foot soldiers? Number 1. In what animated series would you find villains known as foot soldiers? Question number 2, who won an Oscar for Best Actor for the film My Left Foot? Number 2, who won an Oscar for Best Actor for My Left Foot? Number 2. And number 3, who is the lead vocalist for the supergroup Chickenfoot? Who's the lead vocalist for the supergroup Chickenfoot? Number 3. Number 4, what is the technical name for a foot doctor? What is the technical name for a foot doctor? Question 5, Happy Feet is an animated film about dancing what? Number 5, Happy Feet is an animated film about dancing what? Number 6, what hip-hop group had a 90s song called Can I Kick It? Number 6, what hip-hop group had a 90s song called Can I Kick It? Number 7, what comedic actor starred in a film called Kicking and Screaming? Number 7, what comedic actor starred in Kicking and Screaming? Question number 8, how many yards are in 60 feet? How many yards are in 60 feet? Number 9, what does Benny wear to escape the beast in the Sandlot? What does Benny wear to escape the beast in the Sandlot? And number 10, Oddjob throws his hat in the Bond films. What does Odd Task throw in the Austin Powers films? What does Odd Task throw in the Austin Powers films? Those are all of your questions for feet-related trivia. We'll be right back in just a second with those answers. We are back with the answers to feet trivia. Did you walk around while you played along with this episode? Did you listen in your car? Did you work out? Let me know how you listen to the show. Hit me up on social media at Ryan Buds and say, hey, I like listening to the show while I'm washing dishes or doing grocery shopping or mowing the lawn. I always like hearing about that. Number 1, in what animated series would you find villains known as foot soldiers? That is TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 2, who won an Oscar for Best Actor for the film My Left Foot? The answer is Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis. Number 3, who is the lead vocalist for the supergroup Chickenfoot? That is Sammy Hagar. Sammy Hagar. Number 4, what is the technical name for a foot doctor? A podiatrist. Podiatrist. Number 5, Happy Feet's an animated film about dancing what? Dancing penguins. Penguins. Number 6, what hip-hop group had a 90s song called Can I Kick It? That's A Tribe Called Quest. A Tribe Called Quest. Number 7, what comedic actor starred in a film called Kicking and Screaming? Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell. Number 8, how many yards are in 60 feet? 20 yards. 20 yards. And number 9, what does Benny wear to escape the beast in the Sandlot? PF Flyers. The end of that movie. And number 10, Oddjob throws his hat in the Bond films. What does Odd Task throw in the Austin Powers film? His shoe. He throws his shoe. In a scene that I guess is funny. It was funny back then. Probably not so funny now. All those movies, I don't think they really hold up too well. But they were great in the late 90s and early 2000s. And there you have it, 10 questions on feet and shoes and kicking and all kinds of fun stuff. Hope you got a 10 out of 10. Sometimes people will leave reviews that they got their first 10 out of 10 on a certain quiz. If you do that, and you legit got it, writing them down at home or playing with a friend, let me know. I always like hearing about that as well. Always looking for feedback on the show in any form. And hit me up anytime, ryanbuds@gmail.com, with your notes and your facts and figures. Okay, your fact of the day today is about Diet Coke, which was only invented in 1982. Did you know that? Seems like it's been around forever, but Diet Coke was only invented in 1982. If you didn't know that, now you know. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for supporting the show on Patreon at patreon.com/trivia with buds. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with me. Cheers.